Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. So before we start the daily Solana update, let's take a look at what I said yesterday in the video when we were at $41.37. $3.50. So if we draw the Fibonacci levels just to take a look at what did actually that wave 4 retrace to, and we can see the wave 4 retrace to the 23.6% Fib level at $43.50. That is the minimum a wave 4 needs to do, but primarily I would actually expect a little bit, so either of a longer recovery, in a wave 4, so in a longer retracement that it hasn't actually finished yet, time-wise, or maybe a little bit more upside. The reason for that is how long the wave 2 here was, and take a look at that. Came down in wave 1, we moved up in a wave 2, quite a long wave, and normally you get some kind of proportion between the wave 2 and the wave 4, and the wave 4 seems just very short compared to the wave 2. So one possibility would be to move a bit higher here, maybe again touching the trend line, maybe briefly breaking the trend line and falling down again. But in a wave 4, either I would expect either that we move down, that we move up to the $43.50 level again, or maybe even move a little bit higher, possibly to that previous resistance point here at $45.80. Bear in mind we've got descending. Okay, so let's take a look what Solana eventually did. That trend line indeed was broken and we dropped indeed down again, and we indeed nearly touched that resistance at $45.80. In fact, we came all the way up to $45.10. So I think that was at least working out here in a sense that the wave 4, which this is, or which I think it is, still had to be a little bit longer, because what you normally get, as I said, when you have a wave 2 which is that long, it's just very unusual that you get a wave. When you have a wave 2 that is that long, it is very unusual that you get a wave 4 which is so short. Now I'm taking that trend line out because this has been broken now. It's basically been invalidated. And overall, we are here still in a wave 4 in my opinion. Maybe we started now the wave 5 to the downside, but it's too early to confirm that. We can now count this wave 4 as an ABC pattern, as a 3-wave move. As you can see here, ABC. That's perfectly valid. It's still not confirmed that the wave 4 is over. It has retraced now pretty much very close to that 38.2% Fibonacci retracement level, which is here at around $45.50. So we came very close to that level. That is what a wave 4 would need to do in an ideal case, the 38.2% Fib level. I mean, it can even move a bit higher. It can move to the 50% level. That would, in the current scenario, still be possible, and we would do that without cutting into the price 1 target area, because in a wave 4, in a motive wave structure, you don't want to. So in such a wave structure here to the downside and that impulse down, you don't want to cut into the price area of the wave 1. We would then need to relabel that, which means that the price should not move above $48.10. However, it is possible to move up a little bit more, all the way up to $45.50 to $45.80 and maybe even $47.26. But if it goes above that, I would need to do some relabeling. Then it will look a bit different. But overall, at the moment, still all going according to plan. In fact, what I told you yesterday in the video worked out, and we have dropped since then. So we have seen a reaction to the 38.2% Fib level, and we didn't even quite get there, which is actually, not a sign of strength. So in addition to that, what we can draw here now is a channel after a strong downtrend. Again, something like a bearish flag here that we can see here, maybe an ascending wedge. And again, we would expect that normally to break out to the downside. That worked out various times here. I took all those patterns out, but we had something like this in similar ways. Here, just a consolidation, and that was, I think, an ascending wedge. So also that broke to the downside. And we had a few more patterns on the chart here that worked out like that. So Solana is currently adhering very well, not only to the Elliott wave count, but also just by looking at traditional TA and patterns and so on. So here, what you can see, we are consolidating here, and we could still move a bit higher in that sort of channel here. Not a problem. Also in a wave 4 scenario, not a problem. When would we be quite certain that the wave 4 is over? When we make a new swing low. So should we drop below $40? I did mention that yesterday. The $40 level here is crucial now, and that would be a level, a potential breakout point. So we have a few breakout points here that can also be traded. No financial advice. Make sure you have your risk management in place, but a move here below $40 would trigger a downtrend, probably in the first instance to the swing low here from the 12th of May at around $35. And then probably here to the target area, which is located between $32.50 and $20. And as I mentioned in the last video, we could be very close to the low. The next wave down could be the last wave down. I still expect one lower low. I don't think we are bullish here in any way. What we did here yesterday as well was in fact just corrective. Yeah, a lot of overlaps. You come down very much, you know. We have here a mixture, as you can see here, of in that structure here of you make a high, you make a lower high, you make a lower high, you make another lower high, then you start to move up. But again, here you come down that much again very strongly. And that indicates to me, I mean, speculating, purely speculating, this could be already a first wave one, you know, of that downtrend here of the wave 5. But we can still, even though I say, you know, the low could nearly be in for Solana, this doesn't mean we might only drop another 10%. No, in fact, I mean, we are now at $42. As you can see in this blue area, I do expect Solana could still move down to $20. Absolutely, in what I can currently see. Yeah, I mean, there are worst case scenarios where it drops even lower, but I can't see it at the moment. But this is what I can reasonably expect at the moment. Nobody knows. It's all about probabilities. And it would be important for the chart to, at the latest, turn around here at the $20 level, which would be the support level of the their target area. And that would mean, I mean, the price could still drop here another 50%, right? This seems crazy, but considering of where we come from, yeah, it's actually not much more. I mean, if you measure it from where we come from the all-time high, we already retraced here pretty much like 86%. So down to $20, we just added all up to 91, 92%. So overall, comparing it to the entire move down, it actually doesn't add a lot. But of course, measuring it from the current price point, it is quite a lot in overall percentage terms. But from this target area, then I would expect here a reversal to the upside, going to new all-time highs at some point. How long that will take, I can't tell you, but I do expect the low to be in the next few weeks if this is playing out and we don't get an extended correction. And then how long the recovery takes, unfortunately, I can't tell you. I do expect Bitcoin to run first, of course. You know, that is always what usually happens. And when Bitcoin then has reached a certain level, then money flows back into altcoins. That is usually what happens. That's also why we see Bitcoin dominance go up at the moment. It is purely because people are moving money either, in my opinion, back into the stock market, which is now starting to go up a little bit, and back into Bitcoin just to get a bit more security. But I've been saying that for the last 4 weeks that, you know, anybody who's in altcoins that are very risky, some more than others. One way to manage risk would be to move money into Bitcoin and then go back into altcoins when we have a more stable situation. But again, that is all up to you, how you want to manage that. Okay, that is my view about Solana. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership, where you can get access to the Telegram live chat groups, the Discord server. You can see my own buy and sell orders, and you can participate in a weekly live stream. There is one more live stream today. Every Sunday we do that at 1700 UTC. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.